At Coast of Maine Organic Products, we owe a huge debt of gratitude to the independent garden centers who carry our products. We try to give them material to help them market themselves, and on a recent trip to Rhinebeck, New York, Anita DeFonte and I stopped by the Phantom Gardner. We were fortunate enough to get a tour of Norbert Lazar's organic vegetable garden, and we got to learn a little bit more about gardening. We got to find out what was important to Norbert, and this will also help you know what to expect if you ever get a chance to stop by the Phantom Gardner.
There's strawberries over there, and we built cedar. Eli actually built cedar raised beds, and we filled it with compost and topsoil, and good organic topsoil. So we had an instant garden, and this was, I don't know how many years ago it was. Probably a fourth year for the garden.
I love that.
And
Can you take a picture of that?
a little. This was part of a fair display that we've done. Let's see if I can find you one that's not. Do you want some?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good lettuce.
Wow. So how long ago did you plant this?
Lettuce. This has probably been a month, from starts. So, and it's starting to bolt a little
it
bit.
smells
so
good.
if you catch it, I'll make sure it's still. It starts getting a little bitter into it. That one should be good. And they will early in the season if you do this. You get some sprouting from where you cut it, and you can harvest some more greens. Lettuce is something you have to keep planting every couple of weeks, especially when it gets hot. It throws up its seed stalks, and so a lot of this stuff is getting a little past. I've been telling everybody, eat it, but and there's kale there and collards
and then the compost that you used.
It was bought.
It was bought.
It's organic compost from. We do have some bins here and stuff, but to do something this size, it was bulk compost. So
Yeah.
I didn't use.
And you have a good
yours.
local. No, that's okay.
Yeah,
You have a good local
yeah,
source.
there's a source up in Columbia County, so it's just for the
Oh, thank you. That's great.
and it should be good. I mean, it's some of it's starting to bolt.
Cool.
So yeah, we just mixed it. These are Jules and artichokes, which is once you have them, you have them.
Mm-hmm. And do they do
And
anything,
they
or-
flower, and they have I guess it's a tuber at the bottom,
Yeah.
and you can cut it up, put it in salads, or stir fry it.
This is my major weed.
Yeah.
I have this everywhere, and it roots on my mulch.
Yeah.
If I don't get it out,
Look, this is growing out of the
oh, yeah,
wood.
out of the wood,
Out of the wood,
Absolutely. I
yeah.
have the same exact problem.
What is this again?
Is that
It's
Artemisia?
some kind of artemisia.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's well, we have equisetum too here, which is this stuff. This stuff is
Yeah, I don't have that.
yeah, which it's moist here, so it goes
Really loves it.
goes
It's-
nuts.
It's actually quite beautiful.
It is. I'm
And,
not bringing it home though. I have my own, but your
And
garlic,
we got
that is
this
beautiful.
very
So you
cool
planted that
new
Yeah.
product that Annie got, which is
Love
oh, this
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, it's the wings, yeah.
This
Oh, I love that for the bamboo. I'm
Yeah.
totally into that. Can I
Okay.
take
So
that
how
from
what do you think you do?
you basically it's got little holes in it,
Oh yeah.
and you just push the bamboo through it, and you make your little teepees. So I cannot believe how fast beans will go up this stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's like 2 days. You put it in, and they're totally
I just
wrapped
made a
around.
little lattice thing out of saplings for my beans, and they're already halfway up the top in 2 days.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
been good weather for
But the product is, I think that you get like 10 of these for a few
Do you know the
bucks.
company that makes it?
I don't. Let me see if it's on there. No.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cute.
the same company.
I've
that sells
seen
those.
these guys at
I'm
shows.
not supposed to walk on raised beds if you can avoid it, but this I can't reach in the middle.
Look at this. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
These are volunteers,
Hmm.
right?
That is probably a volunteer, yeah, I would imagine.
Wow. Treasures.
Wendy will be happy with me.
Yeah.
Will that make it to
Homegrown.
Maine?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
No, yes.
I'll
it
probably
will.
eat it before.
Well, the zucchini will eat in the car on the way home.
This is great.
I do the same thing. I cover my eggplant, and I
Yeah.
cover my cucumbers, and I cover my potatoes.
Yeah, this stuff
Yeah.
this stuff
I love-
is
I
the best thing
I
out there for
swear by
organic
it.
gardeners.
And I use it. It's 10 degrees underneath that. Early season, late
Right,
season.
right.
I use
yeah,
it,
and that's
and
yeah.
I double it up in the fall. I do 2 layers.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
It's the
you don't
best.
have to use hoops. You know, that one over there, you just
Yeah.
lay it flat. Most plants will push it up. You just and eggplants don't like to be rubbed too
Right.
much. So
I
you,
do the hoops. I mean, my
Right.
lettuce. I can start lettuce in February.
Really?
And grow it
Wow.
under there.
And
It's
just
great.
this,
Because
yeah.
I raise beds like you do.
Yeah.
And compost.
So,
they're
and
highly-
it keeps insects off also.
Right.
So it really helps a lot.
I just put this
Yeah, I
saw that in
your potato
That's the arugula.
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 Well, these are, I didn't have I didn't
tag.
have a thing
Okay.
to put it, so that's why I
Wow,
just put
good.
these down.
Yeah, I saw it.
This
I saw
looks
it
good.
definitely.
The potatoes
Yeah,
I
it's
left-
definitely it's coming on.
I
So
had
we've
tons
been-
of asparagus this year. That was a great crop for me.
Yeah,
but
this is only our second year for that asparagus.
now you
so-
have it. You have either the female or the male. I have the opposite. Mine don't have the berries.
Oh yeah.
You
Those
have
will.
the male then.
Yeah,
Right.
those will get the red. Those berries will turn red.
So you'll
Uh,
get more.
I get more
More
asparagus.
I
Right.
tried doing beans in there to see what they would do this year. So just to see.
Yeah, but they'll grow right on the asparagus stalks.
I
That
would
might.
think, right? Yeah,
That's a
these
great
asparagus
double
stalks,
duty
they're
to
probably,
bag.
It looks like they'll probably fall down.
But my asparagus late, right at the end, they started getting this bug. That.
Asparagus beetle.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
They really eat them up.
They didn't eat them, but it made it unappealing for me to eat them.
See, this is my first love. I still like growing food
Me
more
too.
than anything else. Right?
That's the
It's
exact way I do my peas. The same system.
It's just very,
the best.
very satisfying. And, yeah,
When they collapse like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah.
but
Well, this one's not like that one. See,
Yes. Yeah.
this system doesn't work as well. I've tried this. I used fence posts because I was being
right.
lazy
yeah,
this year,
That's what I did
and then
for
I
the-
hooked the netting on the fence post.
Right. Right.
But
It doesn't look as good,
it-
but it works pretty
it
well.
works really
Right,
well, but that's
well,
the
this is for
traditional.
the
Oh yeah, the
tomatoes,
exact same thing.
and then we just tie string around to,
And just go.
you know.
Well, that works for the tomato, but I also bought a roll of that rebar, reinforcement concrete wire, and I cut tomato cages out of it.
Oh, good idea.
They're great.
Yeah?
And then I snip the bottom horizontal pieces and the vertical ones go in the ground. And then as the tomatoes grow up, especially for cherries, I tie them along the sides.
It's not too heavy. That
Oh
reinforced.
no, it's not heavy at all, and it lasts forever. Mine's 15 years old. Every
Wow.
fall I take them and I stack them together and I put them away. And
Okay.
it's fabulous, and they're beautiful. They're rusty and they look so good.
Because I bought some of that stuff for a concrete project,
Yeah.
putting it in a slab. But I loved it. I bought another piece.
And you know what? I saw an idea at somebody's garden. This was they used it and they made it in different sizes and they put containers in the top to add color to a perennial garden for height. Because it
that's a good idea.
disappears. It's a great idea.
Huh.
Cool.
You fit the container right in the top.
You're running out of hand,
Whoops.
aren't you?
Yeah.
You drop the zucchini blossom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't eat those? Those are good.
Gotta fry 'em, right?
But anyway, that reinforcement concrete wire is the best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good already.
I'll try that. 'Cause I have some
Way
fencing
too
I
much.
was going to use, and
Yeah.
I
Just
The
snip it
fencing
with
is
wire
too-
cutters. And
Nice
it-
thing about composting is you don't feel as guilty when stuff goes to.
Oh, Norb, I'll take that. You know why? I'll give it to my chickens.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, your chickens will love
Yeah.
it.
Well, there's a lot here,
Yeah.
so you should.
I'll be here tomorrow. I'll pull some more out and plant some more stuff.
So where's your
I'll get
compost?
this. Just right over there. We have a couple.
Yeah.
I assume you don't want
Do you
the,
eat
the
eggs
bottom.
though? Because I'll give you eggs for lettuce.
No,
No.
I gave it up.
Oh, you don't
I
eat
gave
eggs.
it. I stopped. But I mean, if I had chickens, I would. But
Are you completely vegan?
I have been for almost 2 years.
Oh,
Wow.
You know.
good
Very
for
cool.
you.
Yeah, it's just giving up fish was hard.
Yeah.
I didn't eat meat forever, so that's fish. Especially you go. I haven't been to Cape Cod since. And I haven't. Watching people eat fried clams maybe tough.
Yeah.
You know.
But
I couldn't give
my
up
chickens
clams.
are home.
Yeah.
grown, raised
Yeah,
on
and
organic.
you know,
if
I don't have a problem with eating eggs.
Yeah.
I just have a problem with the whole process of killing male chicken, you know, killing the roosters and
I
and
don't-
the factory farming and that
No,
whole
I agree.
whole
That's
bit,
why
you
you
know.
have to buy.
So
I buy my eggs locally.
I
my
think
own.
if I
Yeah.
went somewhere and there's, you know, these are our chickens, I would eat eggs. I mean, I don't think I'm killing anything by eating an egg.
No.
No.
So,
And actually, I'm a beekeeper as well. I could use
Right.
Me
this
too.
honey.
Right.
I have.
and
I had
and
bees,
strict
I gave them up.
strict vegans don't eat honey
Right.
because they don't want to take advantage of bees.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
And, and beekeepers do take advantage of bees.
My
Right,
bees,
right.
we made sure they had plenty of honey. We
Yes.
would
Right.
not take honey unless they
Yeah.
had enough.
Yeah, and it seems
They
like
need
a
like
lot
60
of that if
pounds
it's
to overwinter.
For
and
winter, yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know, our bees were fine. We never lost bees. I actually have a friend who right now I was over there the other night. He's impregnating his own queens to
Oh.
make them.
Really?
It's a fascinating process where he takes the sperm from the drones, but he's trying to create disease-resistant
Yeah.
hives.
What's
Wow.
his name?
David Blocker.
Oh, I know David.
Yeah.
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 He's in the backyard beekeepers.
Yeah,
he's
I
the
was.
president.
I was on the board for
Oh,
years. My
so-
husband and I were on the board.
Oh, well, I must have seen you.
Yeah, I used to run that silent auction.
Because I haven't been in 2 years now, but we used to go.
Oh no, I haven't been in at least 5 years.
Okay. All right.
So, but I'm going to a party for Pat Harrington, who was the treasurer, on Sunday
Okay. Yeah.
because he's retiring.
And
But
it's such-
David is really big on doing this so he can have bees that don't need any kind of
Right.
chemical.
his bees are in Sharon, Connecticut, at a friend's farm.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where he went to get the drones the other day
Okay.
because those apparently I didn't know this. The drones dictate the strain of bee.
Okay.
And he wanted to make sure he used the drones from that farm in Sharon because I guess he's been cultivating them over the last few
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So those are the bees that he's impregnating.
Oh, that's good to know because
Yeah.
I might need a few queens here and there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's going to have the best queens for you.
Yeah. No, he's a nice guy. We
Small world.
Yeah.
See, but it's not a small world.
It's not. We're all.
we're all-
doing the same.
Yeah.
Remember what kind of peas you got? I like these.
I have not a clue. But they were on.
Oh, those
They
are
were
the ones
on
I like.
sale.
The fat
Yeah.
ones.
They were. I took most of the sale ones, and
Mhm.
I have not a clue.
From last year's
Yeah,
seeds.
yeah. Seed of change. Seeds of change. I think those were.
I know which ones those
Oh.
are.
Well, they're
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
a dwarf.
Yeah.
So, but they're it's interesting. They're definitely
That's the
holding
one
up
that
better
the deer
than
liked
the
at my
straight
yard.
sugar snap.
Well, the straight sugar snap got put in early, and they run out pretty quickly, don't you think?
They do.
Yeah.
And I'm not as crazy about them. These are sweeter.
These are really
They-
good.
I wonder
Oh.
if you're Queen Anne. Anne? Is that a
I don't
shorter
know.
variety? Yeah. I forget. I'll find out. I can.
I'm going to go home.
I have the packages, Nora.